Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to the PlankCraft server. I am Big Martus, and we are over here at the Titan today to start off with, because I am sick and tired of these poppies and this whole system, and so are the other guys on the server. I kept this system going the way it is for as long as I have, so we could build up a supply of iron. This is the hardest. Oh, jeez. This is a big pain in the butt to clear out, because we have all these poppies that are up here in these chests, and then we have a couple of layers of these hoppers, and they all get full, they get backed up. You have to run back and forth through the portal, because I'll show you. After Kix and I fixed the redstone to the Titan to get everything up and running again after it was... And it's dark. But we reworked the system, and what we did is we did extra poppy flow, so we wouldn't have to refill it as often. And the deal is that we don't get enough golems in this farm to be self-sufficient without it squirting iron through. Now at this point, I'd be a-okay with squirting the iron through, because this whole wall is pretty much full. Again, there's 2 in a partial chest that aren't full, and I haven't sorted through the iron, and they probably will be by the time we're done, because all of these are full. All of these are full of blocks. All of the blocks are still full on the island in the iron storage area. So what we're going to do, my plan, let me run around here and show you, is I'm going to turn this portal off. Probably leave this obsidian there because I don't even care. We're going to keep shooting the poppies into here. They're going to fall down. They're going to hit some water, which I've already checked. Don't fall in there. We should be able to just block this off, put some water in here, fill that side, just let it fall down, hit some water on some ice. Ice over to another portal where it'll shoot through at some speed. And then on the other side, we'll basically separate this portal from that portal. I have the portal built right back over there. So what I need to do now is light this bad boy and see if it goes where we need it to. I need to get in there. Boom, boom, boom. Let's put this back so there's no issues. And we're going to throw this in here, then we're going to go through the portal. Make sure it goes, well, shoot. Light it, jump out. Yeah. I've got to go through the portal on this side and then light the one on that side, so otherwise it will connect. Let's jump over here. Boom. So that's how far away that portal is from this portal, and I'm hoping beyond hope that the stuff sprays out on this side. Because if it sprays on that side, I don't have a lot of room to work, but we'll still make it happen. No worries. We just go down instead of out. Boom. Okay, good. Good. That's good stuff. I'm trying to push a block. I can't. There we go. Now we go back in. And yeah. So that worked out well. Well, I cleaned up the floor in front of the original portal, so none of the PlankCraft guys will have to worry about this ever again. Look at that. They can just roll right in and out. No worries about picking up tons of poppies. And if you pop through this door, I've built a little room here. It's beautiful, very well decorated. I used a resource that I have a lot of. Watch this. Boom. Right now. Dink. Every poppy that comes through there, or presumably iron ingots, will fall down through this hole. Boink. And then into this. Now, what I planned on doing, and this is, you know, I just wanted it to rain down through there. I thought it would be kind of neat to do something a little bit different. But you'll discover that there's a bit of an issue. Obviously, I can't go, you know, up with this array. I was going to have 6 double chests for each side, and we're going to end up with 4, simply because... Here. Let's put her here. See what that looks like. Boom. Maybe I'll make all 4 of them crafting tables. I don't know. But I was going to do this. I know we're not too decorating yet, but I just wanted to show you what my plan was. Doom. So I need... Give me it. 2, 3 more of those. Boom, 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 because you got to put something over these chests that can still be opened. But under here, basically what I wanted to do is bring this out, drop basically 2 filters out, one going one way for poppies, one going the other way for iron ingots, and then whatever doesn't get dropped down through there will keep going through and get destroyed automatically. I can't, I literally can't go down anymore. You can see there's a huge lava lake underneath this whole floor. See that? Wow, that's crazy. So, what we need, whoops, up here, we need a couple of drop. I only have one dropper? Really? I've got my second dropper now, but I realize I'm gonna have a problem. I actually got to build a filter system on this if I'm gonna do it the way I want. Oh, I might have to take all this up and filter it higher, just because I don't have enough room. So I've got more plans this episode. My plans have actually changed, so I'm gonna go ahead and whip this out real quick, and then I'll show it to you. Just don't tell anybody. Let's go ahead and check out this finished product before we get on to our next thing. I want to do this next thing. I did just come through here, and there's a bit of a hang up with the system, but it's not one that I care about. Stuff just pours through here and just lands here, but this area isn't loaded. And then all of a sudden you load it, and there's 1,000 flowers there, and this thing fills up real quick. I did already change the system, so it can't, well, you see here, look at that. That looks nice. I like it. Let's go back here and check it out, and then never come in here again. What we have is I pushed this is the drop elevator that takes the stuff. Well, it's a item elevator that takes the stuff through this hopper chain, through the filter where we just have poppies on one side, and then we have iron on the other. And nope, can't be done. It cannot be done. There it is. So just a regular simple filter system. And I'm guessing that we have enough poppies in there. Yep, it should be 41. Boom. So, it comes down, shoots up, goes through that system, and whatever can't fill that up comes down here and shoots and ladders down into this thing. And I was going to put an iron block there. I left it to show you guys, but I didn't bring the iron with me. I am iron empty. So, just another firing system, and whatever gets put down here will shoot right into the lava. So don't drop your stuff in here, guys. All you other plankers. Let's go ahead and close this off and get down to the next project, which I'm gonna take. I gotta take some loads of poppies with me because we're already pretty full. Wow, that's full. Right, the next part of the video for today is completely unplanned. This is not what I planned on doing when we got into here. I was actually gonna go over and do some work on the flower farm because it was the last episode or the episode before that we were getting cactus. Had to be last episode because I was doing that thing over there. Boink. So, anyway, I was going to do the flower farm, but when we got here in this episode and I wanted to work on the poppy system, I saw this area and I was like, man, it is so cool that Kix and Bruce emptied out this ocean and, you know, did all this work. It's a tremendous amount of work, but it really just does not look great. And it's not the big hole in the ground, it's the blah scenery. So, I came up with an idea, and here it is. We're going to go ham around here and I did steal jungle saplings from all over the server. I grew a bunch myself, and that's all I ended up with. There is none on the roof of the nether, and there is none over at... No, that's about it, because I didn't take Bruce's, and there wasn't any left at the village, so blink, I missed. So what I want to do, and I want to keep all this non-spawnable. That makes things a little bit awkward, but not too bad. We're going to put coarse dirt in here, and at least a few layers around here, and we'll have to see how she looks. And then, we're going to grow a thick jungle / forest back here, and we're going to fill every nook and cranny with leaves and stuff like that. And we're gonna pop these bad boys on here, and we're gonna grow ourselves some big old jungle trees. Yeah, there we go. Now we're also gonna die because it's dark. We're gonna do oak and dark oak. Probably that's about it. Maybe some, no, birch is ugly. And acacia grows too weird. Maybe we'll manually put some acacia logs in there to mix it up a little. I'm not sure. But let's take a peek. Yeah, imagine this thick, lush jungle, and it's going to be creeping over the edge and everything. I'm going to go ahead and work on a little bit of a patch over here, and then we'll take a look at it and see what we see. I had a vision, and I started making that vision come true, and I am loving it. I am absolutely loving it. Let's take a couple of looks at this real quick, and then of course we're gonna do what has to be done. It has to be done. We got to do a time lapse. A build like this deserves a time lapse. It needs one. And let me just this angle here. We got lots of work to do. All these areas in here where all these vines have spread and spread while I was building, I have to go around and put string on them. If you look at the areas of trees without vines, that's all has string on them already. So more projects, more work. This is gonna take a long time. Gotta dig this island out. I want to dig that one out just to get rid of them. Just the depth, the beauty and the depth of this right here. Oh, I'm loving it. And it's just gonna be a sliver of this deep, dense, not deep, but dense jungle, impassable jungle with dark oak and spruce and oak and jungle trees all mixed together all the way around. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. I think it's gonna be beautiful. Hopefully everybody else likes it. So we're gonna grab ourselves some of these. Well, we'll come back for these. If you hadn't noticed, I was cutting down, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I was cutting down jungle tree leaves with a Fortune 3 pick because getting jungle saplings is terrible. Terrible. I cut down so many trees. I cut down, the first set I did with an axe, I cut down 40 trees, and I ended up with a surplus of 4 saplings. 4 out of 40 trees. I got 44 saplings, but I had to plant 40 of them back because it was up in the tree farm. That's ridiculous. So I went around and I stole Bruce's saplings, and I ended up with a stack up there. I stole like 40 from Bruce, so I gotta pay him back. I gotta get a bunch of saplings back up on the roof. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's Easter tomorrow, and I just ate a jelly bean, which is terrible professionalism, but I don't care. It was good. So, let's do this. I'm gonna start with putting coarse dirt all the way around. And then I'm gonna put the saplings that do I have regular dirt in my inventory? Yes, I do. I am going to spread around the jungle trees as I do, the jungle saplings that I do have. Then we're going to get them interspersed, and then we'll start putting in some dark oak and some regular oak and see how we end up. But you see in the time lapse that I put the dirt down, then I fill in right behind the dirt with leaves. So at some point, I'm probably going to run out of leaves. So I'll have to stop, go get a bunch more leaves, come back, and finish it up. It's a lot of work, but this is not going to be done in this episode, but we're going to get all the dirt in and get a bunch of saplings in and start from What? 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 Huh? It, I, huh? I don't understand. What? How? Well, that right there took every jungle sapling that I could find on the server, and we've only done one side. I was gonna go around and put the dirt and the leaves all the way around, and I started splitting up the jungle saplings and realized that I did not have enough for this whole thing, and this is gonna be a project. I don't even have enough to finish this side because some of these trees are stacked. These tall ones, that's not a regular tree, even though these are pretty close. Those are some good growths, but those are all singles. But these tall ones over here, doubles. Trees growing on top of trees. Some of these are growing on top. I gotta grow some oaks on top of oaks and some dark oaks on top. But you see, we got our spruces mixed in and our dark oaks and some oak, and it just slowly starts forming into this dense jungle. And that is a lighting glitch. Oh man, we'll have to work on that. This is gonna be something. I don't know what, but it's gonna be something. I don't know if you noticed, but Bruce came over, stopped by to say hi, and he brought me some bone meal. And now I got. Well, this is the hard part. I have to put down some stuff, then I have to fly away, take a look at it, see where the gaps are, like this that I don't like. You know, all these little gaps in here that I gotta fly back and fill them in. Like right now, I would fly over and put a couple of oak trees in spaces over here, and then I would put a dark oak on top of this to fill in that little hole. You know, I don't mind some holes. You know, ups and downs. It gives it this this atmosphere, this look to it. But I don't want like that. That's and like that right there. This is supposed to be an impenetrable jungle, but that right there, no daylight up to this height. Period. Just bam, all the way across the board, and then whatever it is, nobody can pass. If you want to get to the outside of this, guys, you're gonna have to fly. But there's really no way up anyway. So, but this is only one side. There's 4 sides to do. Oh my gosh. So, safe to say we're not gonna be done with this today, but we're gonna whoop out this side. So I'm gonna gather some more material. Maybe get a couple more jungle saplings. Maybe enough just to top this side out, and then start filling this bad boy in, because there's a lot of holes on that side. I filled in a bunch on this side, but not on that side. And then I have to go through with string and get rid of all of these vines, because otherwise it's gonna be one big green hunk. Look how bad they're spreading already. Yeah, it doesn't look good. It's not a good look. And just so everybody knows, like I said, I plan on moving the portal down. I also plan on moving this into the ground. It's not that hard of a build. Just dig a shaft and then put these layers in and redo the redstone. No big deal. But actually, it's be even better because I could do whatever I want with this redstone. Figure out a different kill chamber. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I want it out of this view. It looks terrible. This actually looks terrible too, but once we break it down, we'll probably leave that, but it'd be just this little platform up here in the sky with some way up to it. I think it'll be alright. I'm just trying to make Spawn something. When you pop in for the first time in this server, you don't want it to look terrible. So, down to business. I've decided on a bit of a side quest that's attached to the main quest. I'm going to go find myself a jungle, and I'm going to chop that bad boy down. I want to finish this project. I have turned my render distance down, which in retrospect sounds like a problem when you're searching. I may end up on Amidst or whatever one works these days and try to find a jungle so I don't have to load too many chunks. But I'm going to fly around a little bit first, find myself a jungle. I've got food, I meant to empty some of this stuff, but I've got 5 shulker boxes. In fact, I'm going to go back, empty this stuff, and then fly around and find a jungle. Ah! We found one. Oh yeah. We found a jungle. Right on the edge of a swamp, too. I wonder if there's some witch huts. I want to build a double or more witch farm. I'm telling you, I'm going to search Amidst for one. I'm not even going to bother. But there's some jungle temples, too. Yeah, a jungle temple. So I'm going to start in on this edge, and I'm just going to lay waste to this bad boy and see how many saplings we can get. So Remember what she looks like. She's about to be destroyed. Let's see. I have laid waste to a good section of this jungle, this whole little island I'm on. I've got less than 2.5 stacks of jungle saplings. This is ridiculous. Let me fly you up there real quick. You can see how much I chopped down. This whole island. That was complete dense jungle everywhere. Let me put it this way. It's a jungle. It's a jungle. And I still got 1, 2, 3, almost 4, over 3.5 stacks of oak saplings. Oh, look at all those oak logs. Look at them all. Look at them all. Alright. I'm going to take my saplings, plus Bruce has 2 stacks for me. And I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch more up over at spawn. And then I'll bring you back in for the end of this episode. I could tell you for a fact that one thing that I'm about sick and tired of is these jungle trees. I swear to goodness sake. And of course, as soon as I hit record, the phone starts going off. But this is my new method, and it involves cutting the tree tops. I can't find my cheaty zoom key. There it is. Cutting them off with my pickaxe, my Fortune 3 pickaxe. You see I got several trees all over the place. Some that I haven't even finished chopping down yet. And it's actually a lot more effective. I'm almost up to 2 stacks. But it is a slow process. Just bam, bam, bam. It's quicker to cut the trees down. But you get a lot less saplings out of it. So, I'm going to give myself, I don't know, a stack of more trees would be nice. I'll probably get 2 more stacks of saplings, go over there and plant them bad boys, and we'll be done because all the dirt is in, all the trees are planted, all those saplings I had before are planted, and a lot of dark oak and spruce and stuff. So let me go finish this up. I really love this. This is beautiful. This is coming out the way I wanted. There is so much more work to do. 3 out of 4 sides. I mean, I don't know where we were. I just had a slight interruption with my boy coming home from school, but I'm really loving the way this turned out. It's of course not done yet. I put a ton of string out there. So many trees. I want to get some of these vines growing down, get some more depth here, have some branches coming out. So much more work on the sides, it's not even funny. And of course we don't have any saplings. And look at all the vines. This is ridiculous. Come on, Mojang, that's a bit much, don't you think? Anyway, we'll take a quick flight over there and then we're going to close this video down because it is way overdue. Just because I've been so tired after work the last couple days, I haven't been able to finish it up. But there needs to be a lot more work on the backside too. You can see I haven't even finished the string over here. Yeah, but I need to get some more depth spots like this too. But this thing is going to turn out amazing. It's exactly what I wanted. Just some cool little thing to see when you come in to the server. Look at that. It's crazy. It's absolutely pointless. It's crazy and it's beautiful. And I need to get rid of this thing. But that's all we have for this episode. So make sure you go down and check out the other guy's description. Make sure you join the Discord. And if you make any type of content whatsoever, apply to get on the server, man. We need to flush this bad boy out. And thanks for watching. Until next time. Adios.